I think that we should talk about Adam Peaty because he has returned. And I think he's actually returned relatively well. I don't know how you feel about it, but every time he swam, and this is referring to the 100 breaststroke, he's gone sub 60 every time. That's pretty good this time of year.
In the finals, yeah. In the finals, in the swims he's done. So what would I say, Dan? I would say I am very impressed. So a 59 for Adam doesn't seem like anything much, but when you put it into the wider context, so to give you some background, he's obviously been out of the water he's been in and out for the last 2 years with injury, with mental health, having a break. He's been through that before. We know that he started his training in the Olympic year quite a while ago. It was like June he got back in the water, if not around slightly before, slightly after. And traditionally, Adam doesn't swim fast until summer. Like, if you look back at his time, so I said he raced in the 2015 series when they last did long course racing this time of year, and that was in fact the last time Adam swam a long course event in October. He went a minute. So he is bang around the same form that he was in the Rio year. And we know exactly what happened in the Rio year. He went on to win gold. So usually Adam goes down to the 58s, the 57s, the 56s in June, July. So for him to now be going 59.8 and to finish like the whole circuit with a 59.2, I've never been more confident since Qin came onto the scene that Adam could actually win gold again.
Yeah, what I liked most, that he was pushing the hundreds quite hard at the beginning. Yes. Like, he was pushing the first 50 to the point where he was turning level with Qin, which, we all know how well Qin is swimming right now. He's almost guaranteeing 57 points every single time he swims. And I like the fact, I'm going to take your confidence as well. I've said that Adam will go on and potentially win gold, and it's almost solidifying that. And I have more questions about Qin than Adam, weirdly, because
explain.
So Qin did really well at Worlds, obviously. He's then gone straight into the Asian Games and gone straight into this World Cup. I don't know if he's going to have a break at any sort of stage, or if he's just going to try and carry on and try and keep this momentum for the next 8-9 months.
So your question is, does he need a break? Or when does that break come? Because swimmers do get tired after a long season.
That's what I'm wondering. Does he ride this wave and keep the wave going, or is he actually going to stop for, I don't know, let's say 2-3 weeks and then have another training block later on? Because eventually he's got to do Chinese trials as well, so he's got to be up for that. So I don't know. I've got more questions about that more than Adam. I'm quite confident that Adam is doing the right thing. I mean, 59.2, splitting a good solid first 50 as well. I think that's quite good. That's quite good.
I get what you're saying about Qin, but what I would say is, if you're him and you've just come off the best worlds, you've earned quite a good payday, you've won the triple. Asian Games is relatively big over in China. Culturally, we're probably not aware of it enough, but it is a big deal when you see the times that are being swum out there. The fact that Siobhan Hawley was like tapering for it, I'm pretty sure he targeted it strong. And then coming off the back of that, he's now got the chance to go race Adam in an Olympic year and maybe put some doubt into his mind by carrying on that form. Why wouldn't you? Like, why would you take your break now? He's probably, after this World Cup series, he's now going to have a rest. I would have thought would make the most sense.
You'd think so.
But yeah, if we go over Adam swims then, like you said, the first 50 was very good. What I would say is, skills-wise, like starts, underwaters, turns, rusty. Which makes the times maybe even more impressive. Like, we know the work that he's done in the past with super slow-mo cameras to improve his start. But when he was next to, I think I watched it in the Berlin leg, next to Nick Fink, he was going in ahead of Nick Fink and coming up about 2 meters behind off the start. So there's big things to work on, but it's not things I'm worried about, if that makes sense. So like, it feels like the base of the season is there and better than ever.
Yeah, it's almost like you're going back in time. Do you remember when his swim speed was like almost 2 times quicker than everyone else, but then his turns and his start would let him down so much that they would catch up?
Yeah,
and then he'd swim away again.
What it feels like.
kind of like that. So we're going back in time a little bit. He still needs to work on his back end. The last 50 split isn't quite where it should be, but that will happen in time. But basically he needs to go back to what he was doing before to improve the starts, the streamline, the underwater phase, and just get that back going again, I think.
I don't think that was in any way the aim of going out to these World Cup legs to improve his start. That's not what he was there for.
Yeah, I think it was a case of racing Qin and seeing what he is doing, I suppose, and getting a feel of being back in a pool racing against. That was the first time, his first big meet, let's say, that he was racing against the top in the world. So it's all experience, I guess, and trying to get back into the swing of things.